Hi everyone, it's Jess, aka Colouring Bumblebee, and I'm back today with another video for you. Today I have something a little bit new, a little bit different. I mean, it's not totally new. People have been colouring these for ages. But it is a brand new hashtag that I have been thinking about setting up for a while. I thought about saving it for 2026, but I thought, you know what, let's start now. It all started with me looking through my books and being like, I have so many title pages and book belongs to pages and things like that I haven't coloured, and I've really kind of neglected them. And some of them are really cute and simple, like these two. Some of them kind of medium difficulty, and some are insanely intricate, like the Mythographics or Kirby Rosanis title pages. And I thought it would be a good idea for 2026 to have a little goal for myself. And the idea was to do 52 title pages in 2026, so one a week. I thought that would be fun, a nice challenge for myself, where I randomly select 4 or 5 books per month, depending on how many weeks there are in a month, and try and colour all of the title pages from there. And I thought in this video I would go through my entire collection, and I'm going to be creating a randomizer wheel whilst doing it. So I've got my tablet here. I'm going to use the app Spin the Wheel. This app's great for making wheels. So I'll be doing that off the side on the camera. You don't need to see me typing in a million books into it, but I will go through artist by artist in rough alphabetical order, all of the books that I have in my collection which have title pages in them. And you can see how many you also have in your collection. And some artists don't have title pages, they just get straight into it. Or it's just like there's nothing to colour on it. So I haven't included them. So it's not all of the books in my collection, but a lot. So let's move these examples to the side and we will get into the video. Okay, the first artist I've got to share with you is Camelia Angelkova. I have quite a few of her books. How many? 11 of her books, so by no means all of them, but a nice selection. There is one which won't be going on the list, and that's 50 Mythical Miniatures, because I have coloured both of the title pages in here. And I thought I'd put it at the start of the video, what counts as a title page? And for me, it's any information page at the front of a book. So it could have the title of the book, it could have the publishing info, and there's something to colour. It could be a book belongs to page. So I think anything with an element of text or information makes that a title page, or any like little illustration at the start of the book that isn't a full main page. So I won't be including this on my list, but that's the first Camelia book. So then I have 50 Autumn Miniatures. We've got the title and book belongs to page in here that I haven't coloured. These would be great to do this month actually, because I've only coloured one page in here and autumn's almost over. I always forget about that book. So we've got 50 Autumn Miniatures, 50 Safari Miniatures. We have the title and book belongs to page in here. Then I've got 50 Farmers Miniatures with the title and book belongs to page here. I have done the book belongs to page, but I'm still going to include this in my spinner wheel so I can get this done. If any of the others get spun in, I will try and get both of those done. But yeah, done half of the title pages in this book from 50 Farmers. 50 Vacation. I've got both of these left to do. I love that one, so cute. Then I've got 50 Woodland Miniatures. Again, both of these to do in that one. Then 50 Desserts themed miniatures. We've got the door here and the book belongs to. Then 50 Spellbound Woodland Scenes. We've got this little one at the front and the book belongs to. I just think these are, Camelia's books are great for like quick easy wins for the title pages. 30 Spellbound Cloudy Scenes. We've got this one. and that one to do. Then 50 Zodiac themed miniatures. I am doing a full book colour along for this. I'm going through in order, and I will have to include the title pages at some point. I don't know whether I should do it as a separate month or like a bonus month at some point, or like a bonus extra 2 for these, because they really wouldn't take too long to colour at all. That's 50 Zodiac. And the final Camellia book is 50 dragon themed miniatures with the dragon themed door and the cute little dragon there. So those are all of the Camellia books that I have, and I will add those to the wheel. Okay, next I've got Johanna Basford books. I do have a couple where I've already done all the title pages in, so that's Ivy and the Inky Butterfly, as I have gone through in order. So done all of the title pages in that one. And then I also have done all of them in Enchanted Forest. So we've got the title page at the front there, the book belongs to page, as well as the kind of information page. So Johanna does have quite a few title pages involved with this challenge, so I've done both of those. But then I haven't done all of them in the rest of the books that I have by her. So we've got Small Victories, we've got the one on the inside cover here, and this little one, and then both of the publishing info and introduction pages. I've not done any of them. Those wouldn't take too long to do. Then with the rest of them, I have done often part of it. So Magical Jungle, I haven't done the title page, but I have done the book belongs to page, but I haven't done the publishing info one. And then I haven't done the intro pages either. So I would still include that on the wheel. Magical Jungle. Then Johanna's Christmas. I haven't done the title page, but I have done the book belongs to page with a ton of glitter. I haven't done the publishing info page or the introduction page. So I've got 2 in that one to do. World of Flowers. Haven't done the title page again, but I have done the book belongs to page. I quite enjoyed colouring these at one point and did quite a few of them. Haven't done the publishing info though. Does it have an intro? Yeah. Haven't done either of those. World of Flowers. Then Worlds of Wonder. This was one where I was like, oh, I've done them all. But I've done the title page, done the little welcome heart there and nameplate, but I haven't done this one, and oh, this does not interest me at all. I mean, I'll put it on the wheel, but if it ever gets spun in, I don't know if I would be drawn to doing those two. I'd be happy leaving them to right at the very end of my colouring to do them. So that's Worlds of Wonder. Rooms of Wonder, I don't think I've done any of these. Nope, haven't done that one. I have done these 2 keys, but I haven't done the book belongs to bit. That would take like 10 minutes. And I haven't done these 2 either. That's Rooms of Wonder. And the final one I have is Magical Worlds. Don't think I've done any of these. Nope, not that one. Or either of those, or these 2 either. So those are all of Johanna Basford books. Again, I'll add those to the wheel. Next, I've got Rita Berman's books. I've got 6 of these. So let's have a look at the title pages. I don't think I've done any of these. Mine's Patigan Dirty Jarretitan. We have this very simple wreath at the front here, as well as these 4 little images in the introduction page. I think, yeah, then we go into the main pages there. Then Die Welt unter der Lupe Zoolande. We've got the little bee at the front here. Love that one. And the bee in the magnifying glass. And then I don't think I'd consider that as a title page, but I would consider this. Yeah, to me that's like a full proper page, but you could also consider that as a title page from Die Welt unter der Lupe Zulande. And I've got Meine Reise durch Europa. We've got these circular images at the front of all of the travel series, and then the little postcards. Then, yeah, I wouldn't class that as a title page, but then I would class this as one. So it tends to be, she's got like a full page after the title, and then another full page, and then a little something on some information, and then you go into the full page, full book. So we got Europa, and the Asia one, again the circle at the front, the little postcards, not necessarily that one, but this one with the open book. So we got that one, and then Africa. We've got the circle at the front. I have done this one. I think that was the first one I did in this book, and it was really fun. So I've done that one. I haven't done that one yet. And then we got this open book here. So that's Africa. And then her newest one, The Land of Little Adventurers. We've got this circus rabbit at the title page here, as well as this lovely map here. This is a different publisher she's used, so the layout's a little bit different. And then I'd say this is a title page, but that looks to be like proper full page. Yeah. So those are Rita Berman's books. I will pop those away. Next I've got Melpomene Chansapane-Gyotu, and she's got 4 books so far. First up, Circle of Life. And we have this title page at the front here, as well as the book belongs to page and the publishing and information page. So that's it for that one. So 2 doubles and a single at the front. Circle of Life. And Nature Mandalas. We've got the title page, then the book belongs to, very detailed double page, and the publishing info page. So there's that one. Then I have Enchanted Earth. It's a slightly different format. We have the title page, book belongs to, and publishing info. She does some amazingly detailed title pages and some really unique things in those. Then Dream Voyage, we've got the title page and the book belongs to and the publishing info. Those are all of Melpomene's books. I'll add those. Next up I've got Camilla d'Errico, and I've got 4 books by her. First up, Cute and Creepy. Now she doesn't do a title page illustration, but she does tend to have one next to the title on the following page, and then it goes straight into the main illustrations. So these are nice, these are more like main illustrations, but because they're next to the title information, I've included them here. So Cute and Creepy, and I've got dragons and other magically mythical creatures. You do have a little bit of something that you could colour there. And then this one here, I've got a few leftover feathers on the actual title page there. And then, yeah, goes into the main images then. Then I've got Flights of Fancy. Nothing on that one, but we've got a full double page here with the title there. Yep. You also have the pages at the back with like the copyright information, but I haven't. You could include those as title pages if you wanted, but there you go. And then Catitude, we have this one here, the flying wizard cat with all the crystals surrounding it. So those are all the title pages from Camilla d'Errico. Next up I've got Layla Julie, and I've got 3 books by her. First, Floribunda Year, and this has to be the teeniest, tiniest detailed little title page I've ever seen in my life. Why couldn't they have just made it twice as big? so you could actually colour it. I have no idea how I would approach this, if I would even approach this, but I'll put it on the list. And I don't think there's anything else in this one. Nope, we go straight into the main images. That's Floribunda Year. Beautiful planet. We have the book belongs to here at the front with the circular design there. We've got a little shell up on the publishing info page. And then, yeah, I think I'd consider this as a main page, or it could be a title page. I'm not consistent. If you think it's a title page, it's a title page. We're not title page policing here. Then I've got Walk in the Woods. I have done the main one, the book belongs to page, but I haven't done this little butterfly or moth here. So I've got that left to do, and then you've got a main page there. So those are all of Layla Julie's books. Then I've got Kanoko Agusa's 4 books by Kanoko. She does also have a postcard book, but that doesn't have any title pages in it. Rhapsody in Het Bos, or otherwise known as Garden of Fairy Tale Animals. We've got this lovely title page here, really like that one. Still untouched, this book for me, so that could be a good one to start with. And then you've got these introduction pages here. I would not want to colour that one, but this one's lovely. And then we move into the rest of the pages there. Then I have Kingdom of Curious Creatures. This one has some coloured pages at the start. So if I flip through, you could colour the borders on that, but I don't think I would. But this one I would class as a title page, as we have the title of the book here, Kingdom of Curious Creatures, and the little duck family there. It's a nice double page spread. That's Kingdom of Curious Creatures. Similarly with Symphony of Cute Animals, you've got lots of coloured pages at the front, and then here we have the title page on that one with the nice florally border, and then that you could class as a main page, I think. Yeah, got no other info. So that's that one. And the final Kanoko book I have is Leon's Journey. And we've got a title page here, which is a beautiful front cover page. And then I would say character profiles could probably count as title pages, but you've got information on there as well. So, but I've already done that one. In fact, that's the only one I've done in this book so far. Those are all of Kanoko Agusa's colouring book. Next I've got a couple of miscellaneous books that I've only got the one book by that artist, so I thought I'd group them together. First, Lydia Fenwick's Oceans to Stars, and we have this lovely title page. I like how we've got each of the zodiac signs. I think you need to use some nice bright colours here. And then you've got a few little bits and bobs on the publishing info page. So that's Lydia Fenwick's Oceans to Stars. Then I've got Fantastic Worlds by Alessandra Fusi. And there is a tiny little bottle on this publishing info page, as well as a more fuller illustration on the introduction page. It does just about go over 2 pages. That would be a great one to start with, as I find it a little less intimidating. That is Fantastic Worlds. And then I also have The Night Voyage by Daria Song. And we've got these tiny little presents in the book belongs to page at the front there. Some tiny little balloons and origami birds and whatnot. And then the title page proper is this one, which I believe is the front cover illustration. Yeah, really love the colour scheme of that. I think that page would be a lot of fun to colour. Oh, that's my books falling down. And then we move into all of the proper colouring pages. So those are a few of the miscellaneous books that I have. Next I've got the 3 Good Wives and Warriors books. First up, Escape to Wonderland. And we have this title page here with all the mushrooms. That's a nice one. And then this one with all of the publishing information, which is quite a nice full page on itself. Then we move into the main pages. So Escape to Wonderland, Escape to Shakespeare's World. We've got the Globe Theatre at the front here. And then the publishing info page is Shakespeare's Birthplace. Again, two really nice pages in their own right, to be honest. Just because they're title pages doesn't make them any less fun to colour. Sometimes. Sometimes they can be less fun, but Escape to Oz. We've got this lovely spiral yellow brick road. And then the Emerald City in the distance of Kansas in the background. So a few title pages in those three books by Good Wives and Warriors. Then I have a nice hearty stack of R.J. Hampson books. I've got 10 in total now, which is literally half of the books that he's published because he's just published his 20th book. First up we've got Night Garden, and we have This Book Belongs to page. I really love R.J. Hampson's title pages and book belongs to pages. We've got this little design here. The only thing is you can't really use alcohol markers. Well, you could, but you'd be sacrificing this, and I don't want to. I want to colour it. And we have this kind of book information page, and then we move into the full illustrations there. We've got Forest Song. I love this one of my favourite book belongs to pages by RJ, The Sleeping Fox. And then both of these here, this more intricate one, and then a nice simple couple of crows. That would take like 5 minutes to colour. Because a lot of the shading's done for you as well. You could even leave it black and white, it looks quite cool in black and white. That's Forest Song. And Frog's Tale. We have Mr. Fogarty on Snail, smoking his pipe. And then again, Mr. Fogarty. He tends to do these kind of circular illustrations with lots of bits going on around it for his information pages. That's that one. Lost and Found. This one, I think I will be definitely colouring these title pages next year, as I'm on track to finish this as a project book. I love this kind of lost property page for Lost and Found the book belongs to, with the little luggage tag. And then we've got these two here. I kind of want to colour this sooner rather than later because there is a proper page. A lot of these do relate to pages you can find later on in the book. But yeah, it's a little bit different, a bit bigger as well. So that's Lost and Found. Moonlight Mischief. We have this reasonably simple one here. And yeah, all of these are quite simple actually. They wouldn't take too long to complete at all, with the grasshopper and this kind of leafy background there from Moonlight Mischief. And Serendipity. We've got this nice circular design there. And oh, I love that one. That one's really pretty, with the title involved as well. And then this one with lots of cherry blossoms. Very nice. Around the World. Another Mr. Fogarty book. You've got him sort of on a bridge here. Random bridge. And then I like this one with the map of all the places that he goes to along his journey around the world. And the publishing info page there. That's Around the World. And I've got Mountain King. Got this very kind of medieval inspired book belongs to page. Very kind of like medieval fantasy. And then we got these two. I like this one with the kind of portal into the magical world. And this border's pretty fun as well with the magical creatures. That's Mountain King. And Hide and Seek. We've got this circular design. And then this lovely one here of the animals playing hide and seek. And the circular one. This is quite similar to the Lost and Found one actually. That's Hide and Seek. And the final and very recently arrived R.J. Hampson book. I think they've changed the material for their covers of these matte books. It feels smoother now, whereas it was a bit more kind of resistance and kind of sticky in a way, but this one feels really nice. With Winter Wonder we have this really cute circular design with the robins there, and a really busy publishing info page with the two pages feel very connected. These two designs feel nice and connected, so I would definitely colour it as like a double. So those are all of the title pages in RJ Hampson's books. Now an even bigger stack, because these are my Hannah Carson books. I've got 11 of these, and as they're hardbacks, it's a pretty tall stack. I have done some of the title pages in here, but not all of them. I've got Daydreams. I have done this one with the mushroom. In fact, I've done almost all of it. Why didn't I colour this little beetle at the same time? I will never know. But I have done the majority of the title pages in this. Just that tiny little beetle. I think next time I colour in this book, I'll have to make sure I go back and colour that one as well. I'm not going to bother putting it on the wheel just for that beetle, but there you go. That's Daydreams. Then Summer Nights. We have this lovely wasp or bee or just flying insect at the front here. Tiny little mushrooms down there, and then this book belongs to. Really like that one. That was really cute. That's Summer Nights. Magical Dawn. Haven't coloured anything in this book yet. So we've got, oh, missed the first one. I do love this little frog guy. He is great. Really, really cute. And just a couple of tiny crystals there, and this lovely, gorgeous Book Belongs To page. A really nice full page, that one. Magical Dawn. And I have Seasons. This one, there's this kind of intricately designed situation going on there. And we have The Book Belongs To, and a little beetle down here. It's probably one of my least favourite title pages from Hannah Carson in that one. So that's Seasons. Then Jewellery Box. We have this lovely lion door knocker at the front here. And I have done this title page. I saved my colours though, so I can bring them over there. Don't know why I didn't. I know why actually. It's because I was rushing to get this done before the end of the month back in September a couple of months ago. But yeah, I will definitely get that done probably at the same time as when I do that. So that'll be nice to get those done in Jewellery Box. Spirit Animals. We have just a simple little bow here. Little bird down there, and this cool sort of jewel faced with the cat at the front on the Book Belongs To page. And in Midnight Masquerade we have this really cute one with the two moons. Nothing on the side of this one, but we have the two bunnies with the Book Belongs To page. Forest Kingdom. Again, just some little mushrooms at the front here. So it seems as though we don't have the little illustration in the Tales From series, but we've got this nice box here made out of some twigs for the Book Belongs To page in that one. And Tales From the Witch's Cottage. We have this lovely little bottle with a couple of leaves in it. And a nice little cottage for the Book Belongs To page. That's that one. Then the Christmas one, Godule. My books are threatening to fall off there. We have just a teeny tiny little stocking at the front. And these two little girls holding up the banner for the Book Belongs To page. And the final one I have, oh, that's my list of all the artists. Final one is Halloween. Again, tiny little pumpkin at the front. And then this gory hand. I do want to get these done sooner rather than later. But those are all of the Hannah Carson books. So I'll add those to my wheel now. Okay, next I got Teresa Goodridge out of alphabetical order because I may have forgotten I've only got 2 Teresa Goodridge books. First one being Autumn Charm, and we have the title page here with this lovely little autumnal wreath, which is really cute. And then in Gnome Sweet Gnome, we have this one, which is kind of like a smaller version of one of the pages that you find later on in the book. So those are the 2 title pages from Teresa Goodridge's books. Then I have Emily Liederhull Oberg, 3 books by her. One of them is very, very new. The first one is Fairy Tales and Folklore, and we have the book belongs to page right at the front here, I believe. Oh, and we also have these lemons that you can colour on the forward page, as well as some bits on the Meet the Author page. Is that it? Oh, and a little bit here. So yeah, a few little title pages to colour in Fairy Tales and Folklore. Then in Fairy Tales, we've got this very simple banner at the front. I think for me, when I colour this, I want to use like the nice pink, white, minty green colour scheme on that. That will look cute. And then we have the book belongs to page. And I believe, yeah, we go straight into the pages after that one. So that's Fairy Tales. I had Cozy Winter Bliss, the newest book by Emily. We have this one at the front for the book belongs to page, the 2 cute little mice. Could colour this little book. I don't know if I would, but I think what we've got on this side of the page is really cute with the little piece of cake and cup of tea. And then we go into the main images. So those are Emily's 3 colouring books. Then I've got all my Lomart published books. Well, not all of them. The ones in this kind of A4 rectangular format. Starting with Stratton Peterson, we've got Mystic Animals. And I have done this title page. As you can see, I was very inspired by the cover and the colours they used. That was a lot of fun. But I haven't done the introduction and publishing info pages yet. So those will be added to the list. Then Nature's Magic, we have the title page. I think it'd be nice again to use inspiration from the cover because it is such a nice colour scheme there. And then the introduction and publishing info pages. And then, yep, go straight into the book there. That's Nature's Magic. Lunar Colouring. And we have title page and the introduction and book belongs to pages. That one doesn't look too complicated considering there's so many stars in the background. But that's Luna. And then the final Stratton Peterson book at the moment is Language of Flowers. And the final Stratton Peterson book we have at the moment is Stratton Flowers. It's Language of Flowers. And we have this gorgeous title page here. And then the book belongs to not the book, it's the introduction and publishing info pages, which is just a very simple border in this book, definitely simplified in this one. That is all of Stratton Peterson's books. And I have 2 by Anna Jaren. Astrology Colouring, we've got the cover here. I think this would look great with lots of bright colours. And then some very patterny introduction and publishing info pages on this one. So that's Astrology. And then Goddess Colouring, we have the title page. I really love the colour scheme of the like purple to pink to orange to yellow. I think that's really pretty. And then we have, again, quite a patterny double page for the introduction and publishing info pages. That's Goddess. Then I've got one by Kate Pellerin. Not Kate Pellerin, Kate O'Hara. Kate Pellerin's coming up. Crystal Colouring, we've got the title page here. Nice fun crystal orb. And then lots of different crystals that you can find throughout the book in the publishing and introduction pages. that's that one. And the final Lomart published book I have is Tarot Colouring by Alexa C. Thompson. We've got the title page here, and then the introduction pages and publishing info. So those are all of the Lomart books. I will add those to the wheel. Next, I've got my Lulu Mayo collection, plus one by John Bigwood, because I thought it fits with the kind of theme with Lulu Mayo. First up, I've got Lulu's House of Wonder, and I've actually already coloured the title page for this one, so that won't be added to my personal list. So that's that one. Then I've got Kawaii Tarot, a book that I am trying to finish next year, so I've got the little owl and the title page here, as well as this frog guy in the introduction, and then these three cute characters at the start of the Major Arcana cards. And then we move into the proper set. Do we have a title for the minor? Not really. Wouldn't colour that. But yeah, those are the title pages from Kawaii Tarot. And for the A Million series, A Million Mermaids, we have the title page. And the book belongs to, well, this isn't a book belongs to page. This is the publishing info page. Often it's just a little bit at the bottom there, so they're quite fun to do. And I have A Million Llamas with the title page. And I have actually already done the publishing info page. I used this to test out a bunch of different supplies. Didn't record if I liked them or not. I just coloured them because I thought it would be fun. And it was fun. But yeah, as soon as I get that one done, that'll be all the title pages done in A Million Llamas. And A Million Cute Animals. We have the title page and the publishing info page. Nice florally one there with all the cute animals. And then we have A Million Magical Creatures with the title page and the publishing info page. This one's a little bit more detailed. Then we have A Million Sweet Things with, oh, come on, the title page and the publishing info. I love these origami birds, they're lots of fun. So that one. And A Million Little Monsters, the title page and the publishing info page. Lots of trees on this one. A Million Baby Animals. We have the title page here and the publishing info there. Another nice florally one with lots of cute animals. And A Million Puppies. We have, come on, the title page here and lots of cakes on this one with the puppies. Then A Million Kittens. I have done the title page, as you can see, inspired by the front cover. That was a lot of fun. And then I've got this one to do, the publishing info page, and then that one will be all done. And then the final one I have is A Million Christmas Cats by John Bigwood instead of Lulu Mayo. I've got this one to do. There is some very light colouring. This was gifted to me by Zoe at Zoe's Cozy Colouring. She was looking to de-stash it, so there's tiny bits of colour, but I can just add to that. And then we have these adorable cats down here. I really love that one. I think that's going to be nice and fun and colourful. So that's A Million Christmas Cats and all of the Lulu Mayo books. Next, I've got this absolutely huge and giant stack of mythographic books. Yeah, I've got a lot of mythographic books, I'm not going to lie. But these title pages will be nice and easy to go through. First up, Paradise, as we just have the one at the front and it goes straight into your pages. And I don't know if I want to be inspired by the front cover or just colour it however I fancy. I will see when I get there. That's Paradise. Then Voyage, we have this one. These are definitely more detailed and intricate title pages to colour. Menagerie, we have this one here. Lots of cute animals on that one. Then Magical Earth. Here is the title page for that one. Quite like that one actually. The deer is a nice focal point. Then Cosmic Spirit. We have some different imagery from the different zodiac signs represented on the front here. Then Aviary. Of course, we're filled with birds on this one. And then we have Labyrinth with some fun mazes and puzzles, etc. Fairy Wonderland. This one's really pretty. The fairy resting on the little greenhouse there. Then Crystal Kingdom. Lots of crystals on this one. Oh, one's folded up. This was a gift last year from Zoe. And then Wild Summer. We've got this fun one. Then with Mythical Beasts. I really like the cover of this one. It's my list of all the beasts inside. Yeah, I think that one will be really fun. Then Fantasy Forest. We have this one. This one's quite detailed. What's going on there? Dragon Spell. Lots of different dragons on the front for this one. Then Romantasy. We have some different images on here. It's a nice variety on this page. The most recent one, Enchanted Relics. We have lots of enchanted relics. Nice and fun, that one. And the final one I have is Artist's Vault. This one's super special. And here is the title page for this one. So lots of very, very intricate pages of title pages to colour from the Mythographic series. Next up, I've got Kirkby Rosanes's books. I don't have all of them, but I do have 8 in total. First up, Colourmorphia. Initially I was like, oh, there isn't a title page in this one, but you do have to go past the coloured examples at the front to find the title page here for the colouring section. So that's that one. Then in Mythomorphia, the rest of these do fit a similar format with the title page containing a illustration there. Then you have the book belongs to and illustrated by pages here, and the publishing info pages here. So yeah, definitely detailed, large undertakings these title pages are. Worlds Within Worlds. We have the same image as the front cover on here. I have actually started this book belongs to double page. I based with a marker, did a tiny bit of shading down here with some pencils that I've got written down there, and then thought, yeah, I've had enough now. So intricate, so intricate. And then we have this one with the sea creatures for the publishing info. So that's Worlds Within Worlds. Fragile World next. And we have the turtle. Oh, in fact, it's a hatchling turtle. And yeah, from here he starts changing it up, so it's not the exact same as the front cover page. And we've got this kind of foliage spread for the book belongs to page, and a sea life one for the publisher info. So that's that one. Then Mythic World. We have the Medusa page at the front here. That one's really cool. And then a bunch of the mythical creatures that you can find throughout the book featured on the book belongs to page, as well as the publishing info. I know people like to save those till the end because they contain elements that you find in the book. Then we have Alien Worlds. And oh yeah, I've done the title page for this one. That was the first one I did in this book, but I haven't done the book belongs to page yet, the interior of the spaceship, and I haven't done this one either with all the different like asteroids and planets. And then we also have another one here, some different creatures you can find throughout. In fact, I've some people like to wait to the end when they've coloured these elements throughout the book and then use the same colour combos, but I think I might just change it up for this and do something different to make that page look cohesive. So that's Alien Worlds. Dark Fairy Tales. We have the title page here. He's gone back to using the same as the cover image there. Then we have the Book Belongs To page. This is the same border as you find later on in the book, as well as for this one. This is from the Pinocchio double page spread for the publishing info. That's that one. And then I have the 10-year celebration book. This one does have a title page at the front here, as well as a Book Belongs To and publishing info page all in one. And then you could also consider this as a title page, I think. This has got a new illustration, I believe. I believe that's new. Yeah, then we move into the main part of the book. That's the 10-year celebration and all of the Kirby books in my collection. Next, I've got the Scholastic series of colouring books, or otherwise known as the QT colouring book series. These are all published by Scholastic. First up, I've got Capybara Cuties, and we have this title page. These title pages are relatively simple to colour. Forest Cuties, again, it's not quite what's on the image, but some similar themes, which is nice. It's not like the exact same page, but I think it could be fun to be inspired by the colours at least. Then I have Spooky Cuties, and this title page with a bunch of characters dressed up, very cute. And then Christmas Capybara Cuties, we have this one. So those are the 4 Scholastic books I have in my collection. Then I have 2 Sarah Shevchik books, and I've also thrown in the Kate Pellerin one here, just because it's situated in the same place on my bookshelf as those. Starting with Sarah's spooky colouring book, we have a few title page. She likes to include these little illustrations at the front of the book. They're great for testing mediums. So we got this one, the spooky, and then we have this one here, which I have mostly done. I did 2 images. I haven't coloured these bats. And wow, they're kind of ghost looking, which is why I left them, but I can colour those in as well. And then we have this intro page. There's also a couple at the back as well that you could class as the title pages. Like I've done this little axolotl guy, and then you've got a little rat right at the back there. So that is the spooky colouring book by Sarah Shevchik. And then the second one, Adventures of Witch Cat. There's quite a few at the front of this one. We've got the cat holding a planet here for the title page. And all sorts of animals on this one. Lots of different fun creatures. And then a little snake there, and your introduction page there. And then towards the back you've got another little rat guy and a little snail guy. Do we have anything else? Oh yeah, little frog guy. So yeah, there's lots of little guys to colour in the title pages of Sarah's books. Then Kate Pellerin's Magical Woodland, we have just a little butterfly on the title page here, and a little flower there, butterfly and mushroom on the introduction page. So yeah, barely anything on this one, but I thought I would include it on the list. Be a very, very quick and easy title page to colour for that one. So I will add all of those books to my list now. Next, I've got my Maria Troll books. I've got 7 of these. So by no means all of them. First up, Botanicum. And Maria Troll's title pages are super simple, usually just a tiny little object there, and then you've got a cute little Book Belongs To page, and something often on the publishing info side of the page. So that's Botanicum. Then I have Luna, and this one has a little seedling guy. And then we've got some hummingbirds on these 2 pages. I like how they kind of match. So those will be lovely to do. Very small space to write your name though there. Then I have Moon Valley. 2 little butterflies on this one. And then a little bee up here and the book belongs to page there. Then I've got Maria Troll's Universe, the compilation book. Oh, more butterflies. She likes her butterflies at the start of these books. And then we have this lovely kind of self-portrait of Maria Troll herself. Lovely, love that. And then no book belongs to page in this one. And I have Shooting Star, kind of newer series of books. And we have a little shooting star there. And a little butterfly there. I think this looks like a page proper rather than a title page or intro page. So that's Shooting Star. Then Sagan, or Fairy Tale Worlds as it's published in English. We've got the little fairy here and a little cloud guy up there that I do need to just colour in using, I want to use the same colours there, just maybe like a little pink cloud would look really cute. And then tiny butterfly here. Again, just need to get that done eventually. Probably using some similar colours that I used on the Puss in Boots page there. That's Sagan. And the final one I have, the newest book, Ostida, or Seasons. And we have this adorable little strawberry guy. I love this guy. A couple of flowers up there. And then a couple of little fireflies there. So these are nice, relatively easy title pages to colour by Maria Troll. Next up I've got Yusaku. I've got 4 books by her. And the first 3 are all the Witches books. This does come in a compilation book. And we have a book belongs to page at the front here. And that is it for her book. She just does the book belongs to and gets straight into it. Year of Witches. We have this one here. This one's kind of cropped down, smaller. Then we have Witches Around. And we have this book belongs to page here. There's some fun little illustrations to colour at the front. And then I have the compilation book of Lonely Pumpkin Had a Great Fall. And here is the book belongs to page for that one. Again, nice and simple for those 3 books, or 4 books I should say, by Yusaku. I have just one by Nina Stajner. I thought I'd include it next to Yusaku because they sit next to each other on the shelf. But we have this book belongs to page in here with the cute animals doing some painting. And yet you go straight into the colouring pages for that one. So that's that little book. And then I have 2 Gabby Wolf books from the Mini Mania series. Mini Mania 1, where we have a little rabbit guy at the front here. And the book belongs to and frogs over on the publishing info page here. And then you've also got these borders that you could colour for the just information. I accidentally bought a German version of this, but that's fine. Then Mini Mania 2, it's a similar format. You've got a couple of bunnies at the front here. Then the book belongs to and publishing info page. And a couple of simple borders around the introduction. So those are Gabby Wolf's 2 books, the Mini Mania series. And I've got 3 books in the Tiny World series. First up, Tiny Worlds by Matt Edwards. And these are kind of similar to the mythographic title pages where they are quite detailed, lots of things to colour, but it does look quite fun. And this one kind of breaks the border a little bit and goes over towards the other page. So that's Tiny Worlds. Then I have Tiny Worlds Fairy Homes by Alex Oxton. Again, it's the title page that pretty much looks like this one. You've got the boot and the accordion and the typewriter. A little bit more zoomed in though, so it's a little less detailed than the cover. So that's that one. And then Pocket Pets by Alex Oxton. Here's the title page for that one. Some uber tiny details on these things, but Lots of cute little animals to colour on those. So those are the 3 Tiny Worlds books. And then the final category I have are all of my cute and cozy books, starting with Cocowayo, Cozy Friends. These tend to be very small, simple illustrations at the front. So we got this for the title page. I wouldn't colour this personally, but then you've also got this cute little guy on the book belongs to. And then often they include a test colour page. Again, not sure if I would necessarily include that. That is Cozy Friends. And I've got a few by Vivi Tinter. First up, Fuzzy Friends. Here's the book belongs to on this one. I like how this one tends to include the 5 main characters on their title pages. Again, a test colour. And then we also have this intro, which I've actually coloured on this page. And then you get right into the colouring book. So that's Fuzzy Friends. Fuzzy Huga. We've got just the 3 characters on this one. Lots of little bits here. And then these characters in the introduction here. Adorable. Next up, Spooky Fuzzy. We've got 3 characters here. Skipping through those bits. And we have this one that I have already done for the introduction page. These are like, take half an hour, so quick. That's Spooky Fuzzy. Fuzzy Huga Christmas. We have this one at the front here, them posting letters to Santa. Then this one we have an advent calendar. And instead we've got like a sort of a, what do you call it, index, contents page, which they started doing from this book onwards. Because then we have Fuzzy Tales with them in the teacup on this one. Then we do have this little introduction page back. So it seems like they just swapped out this intro page for the advent calendar on the Christmas one. And then we have the table of tales here, which you could colour those, but they're the exact same, so that's a bit boring to me, personally. That's Fuzzy Tales. And I've got one by Jeanette Veronica. This is Cottage Friends. You got this one at the front. I don't know, could add a little bit of colour to that. Just have a little something. And then the colouring book belongs to page. And you could include these characters as a title page if you want. It kind of comes before the pages proper, so I'd probably include that. And then a colour test page from Cottage Friends. And I've got 2 by Mojidu. This is Fuzzy Meowvies. Got one of the little images at the front here. This one I probably would leave black and white, but I'd give this Charlie Chaplin character a bit of colour. And then you've got pattern ideas and colour test pages at the start of that one. And the final book I have is Fuzzy Meowvies 2 by Mojidu. You've got a Wednesday page at the front here. Just kind of black and white doodly bits. And then we got Woody, the book belongs to page. It would be fun. And then, yeah, patterns and colour test page again. So those are all of the cute and cozy books, and the final stack of books I have to share with you. So here is the wheel that I have created. And you may be looking at it going, what the heck is she done with the colours? That is not satisfying at all. I've got a system. So I thought I would go for like a colour code for my title pages, because some are really, really easy. And those are green, like the Camellia Angel Covers and the Cute and Cozy books. They're all in green. And the Mini Manias, a lot of the Amazon print books. What else have I got? Oh, a couple of the Myriad Trolls are really, really easy. And I've done the Scholastic Cutie colouring series in green. So those are ones that I'd say would take like an hour to complete and you're done. The yellow are easy because there's not too much detail going on, but would still take you a little bit more time, like it's a full page. Like some of the Maria Trolls, you've got those little images which are easy to colour, but then you've got like the book belongs to page, but it's not multiple pages. These tend to be single pages that would just take a little bit more time. There may be another page, but it might be a little bit easier to colour, like in the Teresa Goodridge ones. It's just one page at the front, wouldn't take too long. So those are yellow. Then the orange ones I've done are ones where it is multiple pages to colour, but they're not hard. So for example, with the Rita Bermans, there's more than one title page involved. You've got that circular one at the front with the Minor Rise series, and then you've also got the introduction pages. Like there's multiple. And Johanna Basford, they're not hard, but you've got the book belongs to page, you've got the double page of publishing info, and you've got the introduction one. It just takes a little bit longer. Those are the orange ones that I've done. And then red are the super hard. So the Melpomene books, there's multiple of them. They're really detailed and intricate. They would take a long time to colour. And all of the mythographics are red because they are super detailed, really hard, and would take a lot of thought for me to colour. The same for Kirby Rosanes, really detailed, multiple pages as well for that one. And then I also did the Tiny World series. So that means that when I come to spin the wheel, if say I just want to do a really quick one, I can go on this pie chart symbol at the top here, which can get you to just remove. You just tap on the segments, and because they're colour coded, they're really easy to it's a little bit laggy because it is such a big wheel. Come on. But you can just tap and remove those segments so that you don't see all the red ones that would take forever and a day to do. It's a little bit laggy. Come on. Oh, I'm just gonna tap back. There we go. So it just removes them when you go to spin it, and makes it a little bit less overwhelming. Say if you only have time to do a small one, you can get rid of all the others and then keep just the ones that you are interested in doing. If you feel like putting a bit more effort into it, you can hide the easier ones. But I'm interested now to go through and see what it would spin for me. I do want to get rid of all the red books, so I may skip forward in a transition so you don't have to watch me deal with the lag here. Right, there we go. Sorted that out. Let's go back to the wheel and let's spin and see what it picks for me. Come on, spin. A nice easy one, Cottage Friends. So I think I might try and get that one coloured by the end of the month and get these nice easy simple ones coloured in Cottage Friends. This is great because this is also a book that I would like to complete eventually. So yeah, hopefully check back in with me at the end of the month. But that is it for this video. If you would like to join in with this hashtag, use the tag hashtag tackle the title pages, and then for the last 2 months of the year it's going to be hashtag tackle the title pages 2025, and then when January starts it will be changing to 2026. Yeah, hopefully together we can tackle some of our title pages in our colouring books. As you could see, I haven't done very many. There's somewhere I've done a few, but I have not done very many. But yeah, let me know. Do you colour your title pages a lot? I know some people start with their title pages, or are you someone that avoids them and thinks, why do I avoid them? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.